Hey Futuregenix, if you're intrigued by the potential of the Tesla Semi as much as we are, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you have any thoughts or predictions about it, drop them in the comments. We love hearing from you. Remember to subscribe for more deep dives into the future of technology. Ever found yourself daydreaming about a world where highways are filled with futuristic vehicles, humming along silently, leaving behind nothing but clean air? Well, prepare to pinch yourself, because that dream might just be rolling into our reality sooner than we think. Enter Tesla's Semi, Elon Musk's bold, play into the world of trucking, the lifeline of commerce and goods transportation. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this is no ordinary truck. Now, I know what you might be thinking, oh, it's just another electric vehicle. But when the name Tesla is attached to any transport innovation, it's bound to be anything but just another anything. Just picture this. A colossal vehicle with the signature Tesla flair promising rocket-like acceleration for a truck. Cruising ranges that seem straight out of a sci-fi novel, and state-of-the-art safety measures that make you wonder if it's even from this planet. Yeah, that's the Tesla Semi for you. But its impact, it's bound to be even larger than its physical footprint. But hang on. While the Semi is out here flexing its muscles, ready to conquer the roads, there's a bigger question we need to tackle. Is this beast really going to be the game changer the trucking industry has been waiting for? Because let's face it, it's one thing to make a truck that looks and feels like the future, but it's a whole different ballgame to make it practical for the real-world challenges of trucking. All right, let's do a deep dive into what makes the Tesla Semi tick. For starters, Tesla's impressive battery technology forms the heart of the Semi, delivering a range that could potentially cover long distances without batting an eyelid. Sounds perfect for those long-haul routes across the country, doesn't it? However, when it comes to revolutionizing an industry, the devil, or should I say the genius, is in the details. And boy, does Tesla love to dwell on the details. Now, I'm not just talking about the techie bits. If there's one thing Tesla is good at, besides making awe-inspiring electric vehicles, it's understanding the economics of a situation. Trucking isn't just about moving stuff from point A to B. It's about doing so efficiently, economically, and environmentally. And Tesla's promise. Reduced fuel costs, obviously, since it's electric. Way lesser gremlins in the machinery, leading to lower maintenance costs, and the cherry on top, potential self-driving capabilities in the future. Can you imagine a world where semi-autonomous trucks drive themselves, while the drivers take a well-deserved break, catching up on their favorite episodes or grabbing a snack? If you ever needed a sign that the future of trucking might be on the brink of change, this might just be it. But hold up. We've just scratched the surface here. While the Semi is all shiny and promising on paper, real life isn't a controlled lab experiment. While the Tesla Semi's groundbreaking technology is enticing, one cannot overlook its potential ecological benefits. The trucking industry, traditionally dominated by diesel engines, has been a significant contributor to global CO2 emissions. Transitioning to electric-powered trucks could substantially reduce the carbon footprint of this sector. Moreover, Tesla's emphasis on renewable energy sources and solar-powered charging stations indicates a future where these trucks are powered without relying on fossil fuels. All right, folks, let's charge up and get into the nitty-gritty. First up, battery life, or imagine a traditional diesel truck. It's loud, it guzzles fuel like there's no tomorrow, and well, let's face it, it's a bit of a dinosaur in today's tech-savvy world. Now envision the Tesla Semi with its sleek design, quiet hum, and a battery so efficient promises distances that were once considered unthinkable for electric trucks. Wild, right? The heart of the Tesla Semi, its massive battery pack, isn't just about going the distance, but it's about doing it economically. Fueling up a traditional truck, that's expensive. But charging an electric truck, especially with the advancing energy infrastructure, could be a fraction of the cost. Now factor in Tesla's energy project, like the solar-powered supercharger stations and the potential for in-route charging. It seems the age of waiting hours for a truck to charge might just be a blip in our rear-view mirrors. Savings, anyone? But wait a sec. Electricity's cool and all, but what about the actual hauling? If a truck can't haul, it's basically a giant paperweight, right? Fret not. Tesla claims that their Semi can pull a whopping 80,000 pounds. For those of you not truck savvy, that's a full freight load. And as if that wasn't impressive enough, it can reportedly go from 0 to 60 MFO. Just 20 seconds with that load. Eat your heart out, diesel trucks. Speaking of speed, ever heard of the Tesla Autopilot? The Semi is expected to feature that as well. Think of the safety implications. Autopilot can potentially reduce road accidents, ensure consistent driving speeds, and might even let truckers catch a tiny power nap before officials snoozing at the wheel isn't endorsed. The potential for autonomous convoys in the future. Now that's some next-level sci-fi stuff right there. But of course, life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. What about the weight of the battery? It's rumored to be heavy, which could affect the overall load a truck can legally carry. And while Tesla's made some bold claims, until we see fleets of semis dominating our highways and byways, some skepticism is, well, healthy. If you're finding this electrifying and can't wait for the future of trucking to unfold, tap that like button. It gives us the charges to keep producing content for you. And if you've got an opinion about whether electric trucks will take over, comment down below. Are you Team Electric or Team Diesel? Don't ghost us now. Stay tuned and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the final part of this electrifying journey. So let's talk charging stations. For the everyday Tesla car owner, charging stations are becoming commonplace, sprouting up in city centers, shopping malls, and highway rest stops. But the Semi requires much more juice. We're talking about larger, more powerful charging stations to accommodate these road giants. That's a significant infrastructure requirement, even with Elon's ambitious plans for the so-called Megachargers. There's a long road ahead in making them as ubiquitous as today's gas stations. Then there's the question of maintenance. Electric vehicles in general boast fewer moving parts than their fossil-fueled counterparts, potentially leading to reduced wear and tear. In theory, this means less maintenance, right? Well, the jury is still out. The Semi's battery and motor will undoubtedly be subjected to intense stresses, especially in long-haul scenarios. How they hold up in the real world remains to be seen. And now let's address the elephant in the room. The initial price tag? Sure, over the lifetime of the truck, companies might see savings in terms of fuel and potential maintenance, but that upfront cost is steep. Not every logistics company can make that immediate investment, especially smaller outfits. They'll need convincing that the ROI, return on investment, is worth it. But for a moment, let's dream big. Picture a world where highways are dominated by silent, efficient, and clean trucks. City centers no longer choked with exhaust fumes, but instead boasting cleaner air. Logistic companies with the Semi's extended range might even rethink routes and distribution methods. And drivers, with the aid of autopilot, might experience fewer health issues associated with the rigorous demands of trucking. And hey, for those die-hard traditionalists out there, I get it. There's a romance to the roar of a diesel engine, the open road, and the legacy of trucking. But just maybe the Tesla Semi could introduce a new kind of romance, one where innovation and sustainability ride hand in hand. Before we wrap up, if you're digging this deep dive into the future of transportation, you know what to do. Smash that subscribe button, drop us a cheeky comment, and of course, ring that notification bell. We've got loads more electrifying content coming your way. Until next time, keep those wheels